Okay, I'm here with Cal and I'm Heather. Cal is an electrical contractor and he's done yoga twice with me. And tonight he's going to do a yin class with me. This yin class is going to be to reduce stress and help with lower back. So we'll see you back here. Hi, I'm Heather. We're going to take a yin class today for stress and anxiety. This is great to do before bed, so we're going to do it. Slip into something comfortable, even your pajamas, and we'll see you back. This is Cal. Cal's going to help us out today, and I'm going to start him off in supported butterfly pose. So this is a bolster. You can use a pillow as well. I'm just going to put this behind his sacrum. So if you can get yourself up a little bit more on your mat. You can go into butterfly pose with your knees out and feet together. Taking them as wide or as narrow as you'd like. Just a comfortable distance, and get yourself back. Lean back all the way back onto the bolster. Hands out to the side. Would you like some support under your knees? No, you're good. Okay, palms up. Eyes closed. Start this session. I'll take you through meditation. So 3 things in yin. The first is our breath. What we're going to be using today is ujjayi breath or ocean breath. These are long, deep inhales and even slower exhales, slightly constricting the back of our throat, so we sound a little bit like Darth Vader. Not quite snoring, but we're making a soft purring noise. So this breath will help us to turn inwards. It will also help us to concentrate on the poses, especially those poses that are a little bit harder. And in yin, we hold the poses for around 2 minutes, so it helps us to focus and relax in. So starting with that ujjayi breath, deep breaths in, long, slow breaths out. This is the breath we will stay with throughout our practice. Nice, slow and easy, never forced. I'll take you through a meditation to start out. Closing down your eyes, turning inwards, staying with our ujjayi breath. Picture the room that you're in. Focus your attention on the wall in front of you. For us, there is a window wall. So in your mind, see that window wall. Maybe there are curtains on that wall, on that window. Maybe there are blinds. Whatever it is, see it in your mind's eye. Notice the details. Turn your attention now to the wall on your right. pictures on that wall. Maybe the color of that wall. Turn now to the wall behind your head. Maybe there's a door. Maybe there's some furniture against that wall. Notice the details. Staying with your breathing, your ocean breathing. Staying inwards, turn yourself now to the wall on your left. See what's on that wall. See the details. See them in your mind's eye. Turn your attention now to your mat. See yourself on your mat in your yoga space. See yourself relaxed. See yourself still. If there's someone with you, maybe you see the other person. Staying with your yoga breath, at least 5-second inhales and 5-second exhales through your nose. You might be laying in your butterfly pose on your back or on a bolster. Ever so slowly with your hands, take your knees together, trying to keep your eyes closed. Take your legs straight in front of you. Maybe give them a little jiggle. And then ever so carefully roll over onto your right side. We're going to move into our caterpillar pose. So when you're ready, push yourself up into a seated position with your legs straight in front of you. You can sit up on books. You can sit up on a bolster. Would you like to sit up on this bolster, Cal? Or you can sit up on blankets. With your legs out in front, hands come down to the mat or to your thighs, and you're just hinging yourself forward. Your knees can be bent if you'd like, if that's more comfortable. We can set you up with some blocks here. Would you like some blocks, Cal? Put your head on. Sure. And we're just going to stay stretching out our lower back. remembering your ocean breath. Relaxing down. Maybe getting a neck stretch. Release any tension that you may have. Work hard to return to your breath. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Telling our body to breathe long and slow activates our parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest system. Puts us into a relaxed state. You can also use a bolster in front of you here or a pillow to rest down on. Slowly start to walk your hands back up, putting yourself into a seated position. You can remove any props that you may have been using. Sit up off of the bolster. Gently swing your knees over to the side and come up onto all fours. We're going to do a couple cat-cows here just to release your back. Exhale, look down to your belly, arch your back for cat. Inhale yourself to cow, gaze comes forward, shoulders stay strong. Your elbows, wrists, and shoulders should be aligned. Exhale to your cat, arch your back, big rounding here. Inhale to your cow. Good, staying with your breath, moving at your own pace. Moving at your own pace. And when you're ready, come to a neutral position. We're going to push ourselves back into our child's pose. So heels come or hips come to your heels. Push yourself down. And if that's not available to you, you can actually take your knees wide, Cal, if you'd like, to a wide-legged child's pose. And rest your head down. You can put a bolster to the front. You can rest your head on a block. Pushing down into your hips. And staying here. Sometimes it can be hard staying with that ujjayi breath on your front body. Might take a few minutes to settle into it. Just relax down, all the while relaxing into your heels, into your hips. Relax your jaw. Maybe your shoulders can relax a little bit more. Three more deep breaths into this pose. And slowly start to move yourself forward, ground down through your hands. Come on up to all fours. Push your hands down, coming up to all fours. You're going to sit back. Can you come up to your knees? Separate your feet. Good. And we'll try sitting down here. So this pose can be quite intense for some people. You can do it up on a bolster or a pillow too. Stay with even inhales, even exhales. Even ujjayi, slightly constrict the back of your throat. Good. Placing your hands in front of you. Start to slowly release from this pose. We're going to come all the way prone onto our belly into Sphinx. Laying your legs long behind you. You might want to lay down prone all the way for a moment here. And just scooch back on your mat so your head's on your mat. Good. Okay. Great. So now we're going to move into our Sphinx pose. You can lay down on your tummy. Push your hip bones down. Shoulders are strong. Try to bring your elbows in so that your hands and your elbows are parallel with your shoulders. Pushing down to your tummy. Arching your back. Good. Hold this pose. We can give you a block if you'd like a block. No? Okay. You can also do this with a pillow or a bolster. We'll do mine with a bolster. Enjoy your breath. This is a great pose for your lower lumbar region. To release any distractions, to avoid the temptation to itch. Just focusing in on your breath. And release your head in this pose if you'd like for the last little bit. Maybe get a neck stretch. Just stay still. Remember your breathing. Place your hands on the mat. Start to come out of this pose. Maybe do a couple cat cows here. Inhale to your cow and exhale to your cat. A little bit of a counter stretch, staying with your own breath. Taking your neck away from your shoulders. Good, shoulders are down. This is a great hip opener. So lying on your belly, hips down, we're going to bring our right leg out to a 90-degree angle, pushing our hip bones down. So, and then we'll put our head down. So I'll get you into that pose. Hands come out in front. Hands, let's get your head positioned first. Hands out in front. Lie down, all the way down. Good. Hands, put one hand on top of the other. Rest your head on your hands. Keep your head there. Okay, so taking it out 90 degrees, and then you just want to push this leg out. Half frog position, grounding down to this hip bone. Moving into a frog position, can get your heels out to the edges of your mat. Good. Remembering your Ujjayi breathing into the frog position. I'll just show you on the side what this looks like. Full frog can be quite intense on your groin, so stay with half frog. That is completely fine if you would like, remembering to change sides. Push your hands down. Bring your hips forward a little bit, planting your hands and bringing your feet together. You can push back upon your heels one more time. Sit up tall on your heels. Push your hips over to the side. I'm going to take you onto your back. Cal's going to show you one position and I'll show you another. Cal will show you figure 4. Okay, so with your feet on your mat, starting on your right side, you're going to lift up your right foot, cross it over your left knee. Now, if you're feeling a stretch in your hip, you can just stay here. You can also lift that foot up and put it onto a block. So let's lift that foot up. How's that? And this comes out to the side. And we stay here with our Ujjayi breath. Move into pigeon. So some people like to move into this from down dog, or you can move into this from table. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Walk that foot out, the left foot out behind you, and just release down into this pose. And we'll hold it for 2 minutes here. You can release down to blocks under your forehead, books under your forehead, or onto a pillow or a bolster. A lot of people commonly call this pose pigeon pose, but in yin, it's actually called swan or sleeping swan pose. Remember your ujjayi breath. Slow exhales, almost like you're fogging up a mirror. Again, you want to release your jaw, relax your shoulders, relax your forehead. I'm going to slowly come out of this pose by planting my hands and walking it forward and coming back to table. Cal, you can just release both feet onto the mat. Windshield washer your knees side to side slowly. Inhaling one side, exhaling to the other. Move you on to the other side. Okay, bring that up onto the block. So the object is to take this knee away from the body as much as possible. We'll move on to the other side. So cat-cow here, you may want to lift that leg up behind you a few times. Bring the left knee behind the left wrist. Angle. And then with your toes tucked on your back right foot, walk knee, toe, your leg straight. Settle with your hips facing the front of your mat. And then you can come down on a bolster or pillow this time. And we'll just settle here for 2 minutes. Taking your breaths long and deep into your abdomen. So Ujjayi ocean breath should be on the inhale and on the exhale. I'm going to plant my hands, tuck my back toes, Tony, that back foot forward, finding all fours. And Cal, I'm going to get you to uncross your foot, kick that block gently out, and windshield wiper your knees. I'm going to keep Cal on his back and take you through a few finishing poses here. Cal here to demonstrate some yin poses on your back. So first we're going to demonstrate banana pose. So taking your arms above your head, straight above your head. First take both feet over to the right hand side of your mat. And you can take your left foot and gently bring it over your right. Then you can take your hands, both hands, to the right hand corner. And maybe you can take your left hand over top of your right. If not, you can hold on to your wrist. Gently close down your eyes. You should feel a stretch through your side. Shoulders down. Remember your ocean breath, your ujjayi breath. Deep inhales. Long, slow exhales, making that audible ocean sound by constricting the back of your throat. Helps us to focus and release. Releasing any tension you might have in your jaw. Releasing the space between your eyebrows. Keeping your breath fluid. Keeping your eyes closed. Going to start to come out of this pose. Gently bring your hands back to the center. You can actually bring them down to the sides of your body first. Moment. Bring your feet to the center. Maybe your knees face the sky. Feet on the mat. You can shake your knees from side to side. Windshield washer them one way and then maybe the other. Deep inhale one way, other side. So legs come long, hands come over your head, and both feet move to the opposite side of the mat. First, pause. Maybe lift up your right ankle and bring it over your left. If this is not available to you today, that's fine, but eventually that'll be the goal. And then move your hands over to the left-hand side, appreciating that this side might be different. Your shoulders might be different. And you can grab onto your wrist if you'd like. So the object here is to ground down through your hips and through your shoulder and get a nice stretch in your side, in the side of your body. Holding for 2 minutes on this side. Slightly constricting the back of your throat. This Ujjayi breath, this ocean breath, helps us to focus in on what we're doing, release any tension, and helps us to turn inwards. Slow exhale, slower than your inhale, longer than your inhale. Release any tension. Maybe you're holding a little bit in your hips. Remembering long inhales, long exhales. Starting to release this pose, bringing your hands down beside your body, keeping your eyes closed. Maybe your feet comes first to the center of the mat, uncross. Knees come to the sky one more time. And just slowly, with your breath, windshield wiper. Not holding your breath, breathing in on one side, exhale on the other. Maybe 2 more times, a little counter pose. Okay, pausing in the center. Take your knees to your chest. You can hold on. You can hold on with a strap, or you can hold on with your hands. So just gently with the strap, shoulders are down. Just holding for a moment. Maybe taking a few windshield washers if you need to. Staying with your breath. And then moving on to the other side. For our end pose. If you want to just gently push yourself up to a seated position just for a moment, Cal. Put the bolster against your sacrum. And then ever so gently lay yourself down on here. Hands can come out to the side. Big heart opener. Your palms can face up. And you can do this with your knees bent. or with your knees straight, whatever's comfortable for you. Just getting you into our end pose. Maybe take in a deep inhalation all the way down through your toes. And exhaling in a ha out your mouth. 2 more like that. And 1 more. In your eyes closed, I will take you through a little meditation, letting your breath return to normal. Just a body scan, starting at your toes. See a white light, warm. It's swirling through your toes. Going to move up through your foot into your ankle. Feel this warm, swirling white light move to your calf, through to your knees, into your thighs, through your glutes, into your abdomen, through your back body. Feel this warm light in your shoulders, down through your biceps, into your forearms. Feel it move into your thumb and through your fingers. Moving back up now, you'll feel it in the back of your neck, in your jaw. Feel it move behind your eyes, the space in between your eyes, all the way through to the top of your head. When you're ready, start to awaken your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Slowly lift your arms up into your elbow. Circle your wrists. Maybe take your knees from side to side. Turn your head one way and then the other. Ever so slowly, stopping anywhere where you feel a little tension and you'd like to give it a little bit longer stretch. And then roll onto your right side. And push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Hands come to heart center. Big inhale, big exhale. Namaste.